What's up, guys? Your boy, the Bulletproof Trader here, and today is Saturday, 1st of January 2022. Crazy. New year. And yesterday I did my first trade on the FTMO challenge, and like I said, I'm going to try my best to keep you guys updated daily if I can. And yeah, so let me show you guys the trades. And I traded really well, guys. I traded really well, and yesterday could have been a really like, insane day, you know, but still was a good day. So let's start with however these are just paper trades. Um, and yeah, let's start with these. So 31st, here we go. Got some screenshots here for you guys. As you know, I'm now trading US 30 as well because it just looks so good, guys, and you see what I mean. So let's go to the 15-minute OB. 15. So I selected this OB here, right there, boom, yeah. And you can see we got a flip there, or a change of character, whatever you guys want to call it. And I decided it was gonna go for this OB or this, and unfortunately it got taken out. Fortunately, so that was -1 RR. I risked 0.5%. Not the best start, and then don't need to, let me do it in order because I took this trade. Actually, I think I might have taken this trade first. I'm not sure, but regardless. You see here price mitigated a 30, 50-minute, 5-minute OB, so like boom. Really nice, really nice. All three of these mitigated. No flip, but it was a break of structure. And then another break of structure. So I selected this entry candle here and used 2 pip stop loss. Usual, I forgot about the volatility around this time. Should have put 2.5, learned from what happened these last couple of weeks. Well, I just didn't cross my mind at this point because I thought there was enough space there. But unfortunately not, guys. That would have been a 7.5 R for me, at least. Unfortunately that happened. Um, so yeah, -1% at this point. And then where is not this one? Then I took this one. Then I took this trade. We saw earlier that OB there, that was the target OB. Everything met for me, so we got a flip there that I should have entered here, but I was looking at US 30 at this time, and I forgot to put an alarm there. I really didn't expect price to break this. I didn't cross my mind, so I should have entered there. Okay, yeah, should have entered here, and then we got a break of structure, so I chose this OB. I split the risk for this and this because I had 2 choices here. Split the risk, and lost here 0.25%, and I gained ARR, which was basically 2%. So at this point, I was up. I remember I was up like 0.5% because obviously commission. I was up like 0.5%. And then I was like, cool, price mitigated this 30 OB. I really wanted long. I really wanted a flip here. As you guys can see, I was waiting. Flip here. I wanted a flip earlier. Didn't get it. Didn't get it here either. And essentially price mitigated some random OB here. Yeah, I can see why, but I wouldn't have chosen that OB. If I chose this flip, I would have chosen this OB. If I chose this flip, I would have chosen that OB. But that wasn't there for me, but this was met my criteria. So here, this one, I lost 0.5%, so down to break even. And then here, I risked 0.25%. We went to 4 RR. I wanted to target because this made an OB as well. This here, I wanted to target that, but I take at least 5 RR. So yeah, that was 4, or just about 4. With a stop loss to break even, and yeah, we'll stop that break even. So at that point, I'm minus like 3% or something. So I looked at this, didn't I, just now? Then the last trade of the day on US 30, I waited for this trade. Look how long I waited, guys. I was waited from here. I want to take this long. You can see it works really nicely. I really like this pair, guys. It just looks so easy to trade. For my criteria, it looks so easy on the eye. And then once it moves, it moves. Like as it goes, it goes. So this one was only for 5RR, but very happy with this 5RR. We could see I was waiting for the flip again. I would split my risk here, split my risk here, because we broke this. And we create a nice motive here. I risked 0.5, so I made 2.5% here, and targeting this 15-minute will be there, as you can see here. Yeah, price mitigate the 30-minute will be. This is a confirmation entry. Nice. Yeah, good targeting. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, overall up 2.1, 2.2%. First day. It's a bit unlucky with that other trade because we would have been up a lot more. But that's fine. It's no problem. So yeah, guys, that's it. My goals for New Year for this year, I'm gonna try to be less OCD about everything. Like I'm so OCD now with nowadays, you know. You have to do your meditation, you have to do your routine, you have to do this, you have to do that, and you end up I feel like I was wasting so much energy doing these things that I didn't I was always like thinking in the future, you know, like you're always planning to do this, you gotta do this and this and this, and it's like when you it's like you kind of forget to live, you know what I mean? So like I'm gonna be like more free with myself. I'm gonna just live my life, you know, trade and just focus. But all my focus is actually like trading, like actually following my plan, you know, instead of doing so much, like wasting so much energy on self-development when the energy I should be putting in is um trading, you know. Yeah, fair enough. We have to learn about how to deal with our emotions, psychology, this and that. But I think it takes such a toll on us doing when you, me anyway, like on, you know, doing an hour long almost morning routine and making sure you're doing this every day, you know, and yeah, it's discipline, but how's that discipline of my morning routine, for example, affecting my discipline in trading? You know what I mean? Like I need to be disciplined in trading. I don't necessarily need to be disciplined in my morning routine and reading every day and doing this every day and doing that. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I stopped to think. I was like, yeah, I'm so disciplined in these things, but in reality, I need to focus my 100% discipline on, you know, on the charts. And so, like, that's what I learned this year. You know, I was so like planning this. I'm gonna pass the challenge in this month. I'm gonna then do another challenge to pass it this month. I'm gonna leave my job this month, and I did that throughout the whole year, guys. The whole year. Yeah, it made me work towards everything, but I feel like it made me so miserable as well when something didn't go to plan. You know, I made me so depressed when something didn't go to plan, and I, f I feel like doing all of that every day kind of like took me from, you know, I was always thinking ahead. I was always planning everything. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't actually enjoying myself. I should be enjoying myself. I was always worried, always, you know what I mean? So that's my that's my that's what I'm gonna try this year, you know. Go with the flow and put the discipline that I need, the energy of discipline created, you know, because you guys that have listened before, that was bodybuilding. Like to do bodybuilding, you have to be extremely disciplined, So you do a diet for like I personally diet for a year, so bulking, cutting, for contest, extremely difficult cutting for it's extremely difficult force feeding yourself and having to eat the same things every day. And basically, I did that. Like my discipline was always on point. I never missed a training, never missed a meal, guys. And then it baffled me, like how do you know what I mean? And what I realized was I did that, but that was my sole focus. I wasn't focused on reading every day as well. I wasn't focused on, whatever, doing other self-development things or this or that. Because my main focus was, making sure I'm eating, making sure I'm training hard. That's it. Doing my cardio if I have to. That's it. And just stick to that plan. And that's when I was like, man, why am I wasting my energy? Not necessarily wasting my energy, but perhaps tiring myself out, or maybe I'm overthinking this. We'll see. When I should just do what I'm supposed to do when I'm actually trading. So that's what I've been doing, and man, I trade so well, guys. I feel like, think about it. I traded so well on Friday. I could have easily stopped, but like I did every single spot on my plan, every single thing spot on. And you think, yeah, but that's what you're supposed to do. But then you also think, okay, I started a challenge losing three in a row. One of those trades where I should have won because of a pipette or two. You know what I mean? Did that affect me? No. I carried on and I was like, I just gotta follow the plan. That's it. And perhaps that little bit of extra energy that I had left that I didn't, you know, do the morning routine so religiously, writing goes down every single day, same thing every single day. You know what I mean? Perhaps that little bit of energy is what took me the edge that day, yesterday. So that's how I see, guys, because throughout the whole year, I gave my very best, like to the morning routine, to reading psychology books, everything, Like so much energy went into that, guys. And yes, I did develop a lot as a person. And don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna stop doing that. I'm just not gonna do that as religiously. So that's one thing. And the next thing for my year's resolution is obviously to, be the best trader I can be and to learn from all the mistakes I made last year. So that's it, really. Yeah, just be as the most disciplined trader I can be, guys. And I want to say thank you again for everyone that's supporting and everything. If you have any questions about how I trade this or that, you can ask on the comments. And let's make sure that we do our very best this year as traders. Let's do this. Got 365 days. Very best. Saturday today, I'm going to do some back testing now. A bit more on US 30. And it's crazy. Like I just finished this on one thing as well, guys. So I was cleaning my room today, and obviously I had loads of trading sheets, paper, this, and man, there was I forgot. You kind of forget how much work put into these things. At least I do anyway. Like I forgot that I had like 2 notebooks full of notes, guys. Full of notes about trading. When I kind of, not even from when I started, just from the past year, really. From like this, improving the plan and tweaking, things. So much. And I just forgot about that. Not to mention the stuff that's on the computer as well, but the stuff on paper that, to learn SMC, to build it the way I want it. Man, 2 notebooks full of papers, not to mention all the other papers, which were probably another third uh, notebook, you know. And I just completely forgot. I'd done so much work into this. But that's the thing as well. Like sometimes we put so much work into something we really want it to work. Sometimes it's best to just take a step back and, like I said, just enjoy, live in the moment. There's no point in worrying, because if you worry about the future, worry about the future now, and then you worry about the future after when you get to it. So just worry about things when you get to it. All right, guys. So have a good weekend and let's smash it this year. Let's go.